Hey, lovely people, Coupon and Crystal here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are not doing a Frugal Tip Tuesday tonight. We are talking about somebody trying to steal Crystal's money last night. That's what we're going to talk about. That's right. You've seen that title, okay? Good for me that we bank with a Bank of America, okay? Basically, Bank of America had texted me like 3 times. And I didn't realize that they even text me, okay? I was on my way to work and I got a telephone number, I think it was like an 866 or 844 number, and I didn't recognize the number, so I actually started not to answer it. But I thought it might have been True Green because True Green is supposed to be coming out to service our lawn, so I was like, maybe that's True Green. I don't know. So I ended up answering the phone, and it was Bank of America. Now, Bank of America doesn't typically call me, so I'm even questioning, is it Bank of America? Because they are saying on the automated that this is Bank of America. Did you authorize these transactions? And they start telling me through the automated these transactions and the places, and I'm like, I don't think so. I'm thinking in my mind, like, where have I been? What did I buy? And I really didn't do anything yesterday, but went to Walmart and spent $9 and some change. And what else did I do? I think I got food at McDonald's. It wasn't like I did anything fabulous, okay? So I didn't recognize the transaction amounts, but at that time, I did not know who or where the transactions were, okay? It kind of told the name of the business, but I didn't know it was out of state, okay? So it tells me to hold for assistance. So I hold for assistance because, first of all, I've already made up in my mind, because I am such a suspect type person, like, I don't trust nobody. So I'm thinking in my mind, is this really Bank of America? Because I have encountered so much fraud, okay? This has happened to me before. If you guys remember some years ago, okay, when I first started, the very first video I posted, a Walgreens haul, the very next freaking day, or the very, hell, I think it was the same day, I ended up getting fraud on my bank account. Yeah, somebody was in California spinning Crystal's bread, and I didn't even realize it until I was in Outback. I think I was in Outback with my husband eating, and I don't know what made me check my account. Probably the Holy Spirit. Okay, I checked my bank account and I realized that, okay, that total don't look right. Okay, a ballpark figure, even if you don't know to the very penny. I know a ballpark figure of what is supposed to be in there, what I done spent, and it was real off. So I was like, oh heck no, and I started going through my transactions. This fool went to Walgreens and bought gift cards. Okay. I called the Walgreens in California. They checked their video, and this fool had ended up buying gift cards. And it wasn't me on camera. It was a man. Okay. So if I could find that video in all my 1,100 videos, I will link that video so you guys can go watch that stupid video. But Crystal was livid, okay? I was so upset in that video. I don't even think they let me monetize that video. I think YouTube demonetized that video because I was so pissed. I was mad. I thought it was Walgreens' fault at first, but it wasn't. Okay, so getting back to the current situation. Why is it people like trying to steal my money? That is the devil, okay? Why people like trying to steal coupon Crystal coins? I don't understand. All right, I'm not a big online shopper, guys. I'm not, okay? So, long story short, I don't know how they got my information. Some type of way they got my information, and the gentleman ended up coming on the phone with Bank of America. And by this point, after, it says so much, I do realize that, yeah, this is legitimately Bank of America, because I was suspect. Okay. Now I'm going to get to the point in just a minute, but I promise you, I done ran into scamming type situations so many times. I Googled trying to get in touch with Amazon one time, and there is another entity out there that acts like they Amazon and they not Amazon, guys. Okay, I know this sounds crazy. There is another entity out there that acts like Amazon and they're not Amazon. And you'll be calling them thinking that they're Amazon and they are not Amazon. Okay, so be careful of that too. Call the real Amazon. Make sure you're talking to the real legit Amazon, because they will try to get your information and they are not really Amazon. Okay, it's some crazy stuff out there in the world. I'm just saying. So with all these things happening to me, it's like I'm real suspect of giving my information over the phone, confirming anything. I don't need to confirm anything. If I do business with you, you already got my information, so you tell me. I ain't telling you nothing. So he gets on the phone. The gentleman gets on the phone. He is a legitimate Bank of America person, and he starts telling me that perhaps what has happened is because I was telling him, I started using the Get Upside app. Y'all remember the other week I did the Get Upside app, and you must pay at the pump. So I was thinking, well, you think maybe me paying going to a different gas station was being as a odd transaction. So he starts telling me the transactions, and I was like, oh heck no, that ain't me. I think it was like 3 different states. I'm gonna pop up the transactions so you guys can see. I think it was like 3 different states that they tried to use the card, but Bank of America stopped them from using it. Thank God. They didn't steal my physical card. They apparently made a copy. Okay, they doing that in these streets. They are stealing your information and then making a card. They don't have to come and steal it out your pocketbook no more. So he said what's happening now, they are people with these skimmer machines that they are actually putting into gas pumps or putting into self-checkouts, and they're able to grab a bunch of people's card information at a time, and then they do what they want to do with it. So he's saying, I was like, well, dag, that's going to prevent me from using the Get Upside app. I don't think any of this has anything to do with the Get Upside app, but with that app, you must pay at the pump. So I'm like, shoot, if I don't want to pay at the pump no more, scared that someone has a little skimmer machine in there where the card reader is, he's saying to avoid it, to basically pull on the part where you stick your card to make sure it's real and no one has put anything else on top of it in order for them to skim your card information. Now, I ain't gonna say I'm about to do all that. I think what I'm about to do, no more than I fill up, because I'm once a week filling up, I'm probably gonna just take my tail in the store and pay in the store and be done with it. But I'm gonna be real conscious of Walmart's self-checkouts, because they got a gang of self-checkouts in Walmart now, and they ain't manning them things worth a darn, because they not manning them. And the reason why I say they ain't manning them, because they don't even change the darn tape for you to have a receipt that you can read. Okay, so I know they ain't paying attention to them things. Yeah, I said it. So it's just like, be aware, guys. Be on alert. Be on your guard. If you're putting your card, sticking your card in machines and, using your card at places, just be mindful of it, especially if you're sticking it in places that's isolated, that people could actually get something on that particular device to be able to grab your information. I thought about car washes. You think about car washes that take card readers now. If nobody's there manning it, who's to say? Who's to say people could have put something on it and grabbing people's information? It's just terrible. It's just the world that we live in, guys. You really just got to be on your P's and your Q's, okay? So with that being said, the good news is that Bank of America sent me some information to make sure that I am, doing those things to make sure I'm keeping my account secure. I have facial recognition on my app. You can do fingerprint, facial recognition, having your bank knowing your phone number, current email. So if they're trying to get in touch with you to find out if someone is trying to do some transactions, at least you'll be able to authorize it, not authorize it. Bank of America on the app does have the ability to, if you've misplaced your card. My husband had actually forgotten his wallet at work. Ooh. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? I had bought him man purses, okay? Because he's taking AirPods, charger, glass cleaner, keys, a phone, mask, sanitizer. He got so much stuff that you're trying to take, and you ain't got a purse. You're going to leave something somewhere. So I bought him 2 man purses, a brown one and a black one. And he left it at work, unfortunately, one day. And I was like, see, that's why I told you don't have all your credit cards in your wallet. You don't need to have all that stuff in your wallet, I feel like you don't need to have all your stuff in your wallet every day. You don't need to have all your stuff in your purse every day because you're not carrying that stuff to be used every day. Are you using your credit cards every day? No, you're not. So why do you have them in your wallet or in your purse? Why? Leave them at home. Take them when you're going to use them. So if that did happen, if somebody did steal something or grabbed your purse or lost it or you left it somewhere, you wouldn't have to be going through trying to freeze all those cards. But the good thing about Bank of America, they do have it to where you can, deactivate your card on your app to where if you did misplace your card or you thought somebody had, did something like fraud, then you would be able to freeze it and they wouldn't be able to do it. But at least Bank of America is on top of it in my respect. I was asleep. I didn't know this was going on while I was asleep. So I couldn't authorize or not authorize anything because I was sleeping. I hadn't even checked my text messages, okay? So they froze the transactions. So as you'll see, the amount of the transactions is very small because they were trying to see if the cards were going to go through, if the transactions were going to go through. And they did not because Bank of America was on nation. Okay? They's only stuck. So that's good for me. Now, the bad thing is Crystal's got to get another card. Okay? They're going to send me another card in about 4 days. And it is what it is. If I want some money, I'll use another card, or I ain't going to need no money. I don't need to buy nothing. So I'm good. I got other ways of spending money, but I don't need to spend no money. So I'm okay. I ain't going to be in my feelings about 4 days of being without my card. I'm more glad that they caught it and all is well. And they tried to steal my money. They didn't steal my money. Because guy said, not on his watch. My money is blessed. You can't have my money. I was so upset when the other situation happened some years ago. And hopefully I can find that video so you guys can see it. Because I was very upset. You could tell this is old cute part of Crystal. Because we had a different type of internet. We have Spectrum internet now, and at the time we had North State internet, and the internet would take forever for my videos to load. So therefore, once the video loaded, it was not clear. Okay? So funny. Oh boy. But anyway, guys, that was such a process, okay, when they stole my money. I was so pissed. I took it so personal. I prayed about that person. I was so upset. I prayed about that person and I called the authorities in that area and filed a formal complaint. I was not satisfied with just getting my money back. I took it personal. It's very personal. It's very personal when somebody's trying to steal your good, hard-earned money, okay? Yeah. Shoot, I take that real personal. So that's it, guys. That's what happened. That's the story time. And yeah. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your evening. I am going to fix my dinner and probably go to bed early because I got like a dull headache that I've had since about 4:45 today. I don't know what the problem is. So, holla at you later, guys. Remember, click to save. You will be amazed, and make sure that all security that you have for your bank information. You are utilizing it. You are not carrying around your cards, all your cards at one time, leaving things at home if you ain't even use them. Okay? Bye-bye.